Greetings, welcome to me and Tarot. Well, this is the reading for feminine from full moon to the no moon day. Well, it's a bit late to upload the video. Sorry for that, but it's like I got the messages and now I'm going to share with you. So here we start. We have seen how masculine is going to behave, and we already got the messages, and really gonna tell you that when I'm getting messages for feminine, it's like they're countless. I'm receiving messages one and one and one. It's like masculine has too much to say, and really she's going through transitions. She's going through understanding situations and lots of things, emotions, physical, everything is there. Ecstasy is there. So let me just find out some of the messages of the masculine. It's like he's remembering her, he wants to achieve something, he's trying to get relaxed, paying attention to pets, try to be in the home. So it's like so many things are going for him, and relaxation thing is going there. Now let's find out what is there for feminine. The first message which I received, because this time I call upon so many angels, and divine masculine feminine there. Lots of angels came, archangels and other angels, um, including the angel of heart's desire, and so many angels. If you visit the site www.newagestore.com, and then you will find a page of angels. You just click on it and you'll find numerous info about this, about angels. There are cards. You have to click on one card, and as per your situation, an angel appears to you. And that's really amazing, because it really works, it really helps. So I just wanted to share with you. Now, um, the first message for feminine is this one. She is waiting for him. That's true, that's common, that's always been, that's how situation works. Well, feminine is really waiting to be with him, to embrace his love, and more than embracing, she want to shower him with her love. It's like, come on, I'm for you, and so many things. Well, you know, each feminine is having her own virtue, is having her own goal, having her own love life, and she want to see her life to be creative. Okay, when she's with masculine, she want to tell him how lovely she feels when he's around her. I mean, it's just not that security is what she needed, because right now, as we see that, we get security, we got legal options, everything is there, but what we do not get is love, right? And when we are talking about love, for example, even if you think about the court matters or divorce, then court can order a decree, okay, of to stay with each other or to get away from each other, but it doesn't mean that court is separating your souls. That's where we go into the spirituality. Just like the example, you could bring 10 people to the temple, okay, but not each one is having wonderful thoughts in mind or heart, like the way we do prayer, the way we bow our head before God. Then what is inside our heart? Now, in those 10 people, maybe hardly only 2 people are with genuine feelings. The rest of the 8 are thinking about anything like, hey, where's my girlfriend? Or, okay, am I going to survive this job? Or, hey, I want to see the movie. Is it going to premiere right now? At 8 o'clock, I have to reach home. So, these things are going on. But this is the wonderful feeling when you bow your head before God with full divinity. That's why when we go through so much practical things and feel like what is there in our heart, in our mind, in our surrounding, because we try to appear before the world just like the way they want us to see, just like the fashion magazines or the fashion stores or the fashion week. We see models and we say, wow, they look beautiful, but do we know what is going on inside their heart? They appear to us the way we want them to be. Like, I want them to be beautiful, so they appear to us beautiful. I want them to be shiny, they appear shiny, right? But we don't know what is going on in their heart. They just hide it. But this is not being kept hidden from the divine. So here she is waiting. The divine feminine is waiting for him, and this divine feminine is in every one of us, in masculine and in feminine. How come? Let's differentiate. Say you are a masculine person, okay, and suddenly you see that there's a kitty on the road, maybe alongside the road. So what do? You just come out of your car, or just get out of your bike, or so, and you look at the kitty. So, wow, kitty, come on here. You try to caress the kitty, put her aside. Maybe even you could give her some cat food. Now, when this happens, that means the feminine part is awakened, and love, sympathy, and presence of mind is everything is coming there. Extreme power is coming there because love is the greatest power in the world. No power is as huge as love, because um, when we talk about manpower or the strength, then this strength lasts just for a second. For example, just take a look at the machine. The moment you stop giving power to that machine, since that moment the machine collapses, stops working. But love is ultimate. People come back from death with love. Now, this is about the masculine. Suppose you are a feminine person, okay, you're feminine, and you see that there's a guy or there's a person who needs your help. Maybe the person's baggage or just luggage just fall down. Now you went there and you, despite of your height, despite of your weight, you try to uplift that thing to put it back into that lorry or into that truck, and you help that person. How come? Maybe she's a woman too, but you help that her. Now, from where did you receive the strength? Your masculine part is now appealing to you. Come on, go, and I'm with you. So see, feminine is waiting for the masculine to come, like she's waiting for him. At least he should appear to. I mean, here you can differentiate that every feminine is having different things. One could say that I just want to see him. Maybe from around the corner. Someone just commented me in a video that she was just um, getting out of the bus, and she just saw her masculine. He was passing by. He's on bike, and it was like amazing experience for her. She couldn't believe that she's watching her masculine passing by. You know, just like it's amazing experience. Similarly, everything is different for a feminine. You could say that I want my masculine to be my side, to be with me in movie, or just to be with me, or just to call me, just to hug me, kiss me, whatever. Now, moving on to the second point, it is she thinks her twin flame should learn a lesson now in life. That's a kind of a critical approach. Remember the way I was saying that she's going through hardships, or she's going through survival period, and masculine is going through a period of guilt, keeping it to himself. Now, when this is happening, and when feminine is expressing this, like to me, you could say that feminine is saying something. Now, if it is happening, then she wants the masculine to learn a lesson of life. Now it depends, because no matter how much you do for a person, the person will only learn a lesson if he's going to do a sacrifice. And this sacrifice could be this thing. Suppose the feminine said that I want to leave masculine right now, or I have left my masculine for 4 months. This is a great sacrifice you've done. Just not for you, but the person is now going through a biggest round. I mean, you could feel like, oh, I'm just watching his post on FB and on WhatsApp, and he's just like smiling, he's with his girlfriends. No, this is the outer part. Do you know what he does when he is alone? Yeah, a person tries to show you what you really want to see. For example, suppose there are people who come to meet you. They are your neighbors, or they are your cousin, or they are your relatives. Now, suppose you are not having money in your hand, but still somehow you manage. You borrow some money. Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm having everything. Why? Because you want to show them the way they want to see you, happy and busy in life. Similarly, he's just trying to tell you, portray the way he is as per your thoughts, but actually he's not. So once, when he's alone, when he's left into the darkness in his own thoughts, he will remember that he is badly missing the love aspect of life. Remember, because see, if you even draw a heart, then remember, suppose out of that heart, because right now the masculine is going to focus on money or the business, okay? Now, a little part, so 20%, 5%, 7%, 15% belongs to the true love. Now from that 15%, say 7% is a foolish part. That is, people come and go, they just show that, yeah, I have my sympathy for you, but that is not true love. The true love part belongs to 7% that is of you. Now if you take the true love part away from him, what does he have in his hand now? Nothing. And this is going to make him fall sick, feel repenting, and drawn into the emotional saga. Okay. Now third message for feminine is, I guess I'm going critical to the masculine. I don't know, but I'm just getting feelings, I'm doing that. Okay. Now third, she's feeling like she's approaching to union. Some people were talking about union, and this time I got the message. What is meant by that? Well, I got this message. It's like, you know, she feels like, no matter how much difference and distance she's having from the masculine, whether she's communicating, whether she's not communicating, whether she's talking or not talking, but still she is feeling like she's approaching to union. Now what is mean by union part, right? For some people union could be like sexual union, when she is going to be with the masculine, the true twin flame part. Or some people could think like, the original part of love is to be with that person sexually involved. For some people it's like emotional part, because if you're masculine, if you see him crying, or receive an audio when he's crying, or receive an update from someone that your friends saw him crying without a reason, you come to know it is because of you. So that's where you connected with your twin flame, and that's a union. Even if you believe that, right now your twin flame should move on in life, and if he needs to enjoy the life, let him be. Because after this critical part, after enjoying the world, he will come to know this is all fool's world. He has to come back to his original love. This is again going towards union. At the same time, suppose feminine thinks that she has done everything for masculine, but still he is not responding her. So better way, she is now paying attention to herself. So soon the masculine is coming to know that, my God, what I've done. My feminine has gone away, and now she is trying to fulfill her dreams. Now who am I? I'm her dream man. I need to go to her. Because he would meet so many feminine in the world, but his original feminine is still there. And remember one thing, when you try to chase something, that thing runs far away from you, and when you stand still, that things come and sit on your shoulder. It is called the happiness. Example of butterflies. Similarly is here, don't try to chase him, let him go through a kind of period of turmoil, and you will be approaching to union. So that's the message I received. The fourth message is, there are lots of messages, don't worry. The fourth message is, she needs his hug. That's wonderful thing. She needs his presence, his hug, because when we give hug to someone, we embrace the happiness. It's like a chest pump. We want to believe that our hearts going to be unite again. Ignition, say you're going to ignite a rocket of love. Next message is like, fifth message. She thinks her masculine is with her spiritually, experiencing same things. For it, it's a little bell. Well, no matter what is going on in his life right now, whether he's suffering or surviving or posting something, but it's like she's considering that spiritually, like advancing in spiritual terms, he's going through same transitions. Okay, now consider two reasons or two examples. One reason or example is like, there is a masculine and there is a feminine. Okay, now the masculine is far way too rich and feminine is far way too poor. Now what happens, that what destiny plans is like, destiny tries to pull masculine low, so that's why he's losing wealth. At the same time feminine is gaining wealth. What is happening? You could feel like this is a difference of life. No, spiritually they're advancing, because feminine, because she has gone through the hardships of life, she's not going to connect with the ego. She's going to release the ego, because she's saying, thank you universe for bringing me a chance to have wealth in my life again. Well, when Muskan is releasing money, he is releasing his ego, saying that now I remember, when there is money, people will be with you. When there is no money, people will not think about you. So now he's going in search of true love. Then he will meet his true love. That is feminine. See, spiritually they are connecting with each other. At the same time, say, in second example, say feminine is connecting spiritually. She's doing everything like the spiritual work, worshipping, praying, visiting temples, etc. At the same time, the masculine is enjoying, like going to parties and discos and that. Yeah, I'm enjoying. But then what is happening? One day he finds that the girl cheats on him, and he cries to death. He cries, he's having tears in his eyes. Remember, this is just not something good. He could be with a girl, and then he could see that girl with someone else, and he would say, what the hell I'm doing? This is not a way to be true to yourself. Now he will throw out his ego, he will hate himself, he will run away from everything, and then somewhere, when he is going to connect with God, even after 1 month or 1 year, from purest quality, he is going to see this feminine in his life, because then spiritually they are together. See, so it's a kind of spiritual union, we could say. This could happen, but because of that, spiritually both should be inclined. That is what's happening right now. Next message is she is letting him run away. Sixth message. Well, if you believe that Muskan is running, then this is just half true. The next half true part is, that is complete truth, is like feminine is letting him run away. She is saying that yes, you can. You want? I'll let you go. Because feminine is holding love. Now, suppose love is like a bondage. Okay. Now, when she's not releasing this bond, he is not able to go. She's releasing the bond. Doesn't mean that it is dissolved. No, it just disappeared. It is still there. For example, just like air. If you add a color, you know, in the water, in the air, or like dust, you could see, look at the air, it's going to this way, direction like this. But again, when dust is gone, you won't be able to see the air particles again. Next message, seventh, is she she's testing masculine. That is another beautiful thing. She's testing masculine. Well, she's testing masculine means what? She is trying to not to judge him, but it's like testing him, that you want to survive? Come on now, show me how will you survive. I present you with lots of gifts. Like, she's not connected with any masculine, but she is letting him to connect with the whole world. You want to go on FB? Go on. You want to connect with your friends? Go on. You want to connect with any feminine person? Go on. Hello you. Let's see how true your love is. I want to see that. And then masculine is going to say, what is happening? I mean, she's not commenting on me. She's not looking after me. What is happening? I don't want that life. I will come back to you. See, this is going to happen. So that's another beautiful thing which feminine has. Okay, now the next message. She can feel masculine's energy or feelings. Well, what masculine is going through right now at this period, like say he's partying, he's enjoying, or he's crying, or he is hiding emotions, whatever is going on, she's able to sense that. She could share this with someone, close friends, but she's definitely going to sense that. Ninth message, she feels masculine is not letting her go. That's another important beautiful thing. She can move on in life, but where? Because she feels that her foot is unable to move from that place, because masculine is holding on to it. Masculine is having emotions, and he is holding her too much. This is an emotional bond. Even if you could see that your masculine is jumping, but he still have eyes on you. Next message, 10th message. She thinks masculine needs healing. Feminine thinks that masculine needs healing. That's true part, because lots of masculine needs healing. Me too. Masculine is like going through kind of period of turmoil, and he had lost his way. of connecting with emotions, or connecting with energies, connecting with true heart. Because there's lots of pollution in the world, and that is making a barrier for him to survive. Because feminine is already connected with the divine, but he needs to connect with the divine too. That's why he needs healing. 11th message: she thinks only she is the main source to give him healing. That's another beautiful thing. He's unable to receive healing from anyone unless there is his feminine looking for him. It's like, say, if you're feminine and if you're doing anything, you're praying, just like, I told in a video, or I commented somewhere, that draw a circle or say something, prayers. This prayer is going to work for him. The more you pray, the more the healing is reaching towards him. It's like you are the person. Say, it's a universal blessings portal. Okay, now if he's trying to receive the blessing, he's unable to do that. But the place where you're standing on, that is a feminine, if you do some prayers, then this blessing ultimately goes to the masculine. So in a way, you're doing a work for him and you're healing him. Okay, next message, 12. She thinks her major painful movements are shifted to masculine. That's another thing. If you have gone through a trauma period, feminine, if you have gone through a trouble, if you have seen anything bad, anything that hurted you, then this is going to be with your masculine part. No matter what, how much he could pretend that no, 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 not like that. No, it's not true. He is going through a period of turmoil, and he's going to suffer through the moments which you have suffered already. Okay. Next message is like 13th message. She thinks he is going through a period of restlessness and surviving. Yes, he's going through a period of restlessness and surviving. He's going to do that. 14th message. She thinks masculine is pulling her toward him subconsciously. That's another true thing. Well, that's another true thing. She thinks that masculine is pulling her, like he's sending her messages. And somewhere I could feel like one of your ancestors, one of your guardian angels, are trying to protect you from any negative aspect. Because somewhere I feel like when your masculine is trying to connect with you subconsciously, then there is something standing against you. How did I tell you? Okay, in movies we have seen, or in history we have seen, that two kingdoms want to reunite. So when one king is trying to reach to another king, what happens that the other kings, some dishonest people, try to wage a war against, yeah, the first king. Now what happens? It creates a chaos. Similar is happening when your masculine is trying to connect with you, a kind of against a positive approach is trying to reach you. Then that could be a person, that could be a person with evil eye, that could be a person with negative energy. And because of that, your angels and your guardian angels and your ancestor could be there visiting you in your dreams. You could feel like a kind of a white aura, a kind of white um, light being there in your mind. You could even see um, some signs that you are being protected. At the same time, remember that you could be going through a period of turmoil, or there could be against two positive sources working for you to take you down. So always do prayers. This is a genuine message from me. I feel like you need lots of healing, and because of your heart, your feelings are directly transferred to your masculine. So try to get a protection for yourself, so that you will be with your masculine happily, and you will be safe too from spiritual attacks and from any other things. Now, the next message to you, 15 messages, like sexual energy is what is drawn towards masculine. Okay, if you feel like you are getting drawn to masculine, then this is not anything else than the sexual energy. You feel a kind of sexual urge. Feminine, you're going through transition. um, How to tell you? Well, you know what is about love: spiritual love, physical love, everything else. And it's just not like a movie, like you just spend 5 minutes or 1 hour saying that yes, I've done. No, it's not like thing. It's purest form of love. When you are with your masculine, then this makes something amazing to you. The passion that is being ignited, it's not lust, it's pure form of love, and love cannot be compared with anything. Now you want this love, this sexual urge, the purest form of love is connecting you back to your masculine. That is why you want to connect with your masculine. You are drawn towards him. 16th message: she thinks that it is spiritual energy of feminine that is pulling masculine to herself. Well, sexual energy from masculine is pulling you towards her, towards him, and feminine thinks that it is the feminine spiritual aspect. Just like I told you that your feeling healings are working for him, your this energy is drawing him towards you. Even though you may not be able, but he may be visiting your Facebook, your WhatsApp, and trying to think about you, because no one can read the mind. 17th message for you: she thinks this period is exciting. Feminine is thinking like this period when she's away from masculine, or she's thinking about masculine giving him healing, and this is a wonderful period when she is going through exciting period. 18th, she thinks masculine's energy has been transferred to her. Well, that's true. You know, masculine's energy means what? Say if your masculine has been very much angry young man, yeah, or your masculine is like feeling shy, or feeling like much in the nature. Look at the flowers, whatever. I mean, it could be anything. This energy is being transferred to you because healing part is going to happen, is happening, and much of the energy upliftment happen, energy surge happen, and because of that, so many things change. So if your masculine is angry, then you could find that he is very much silent now, and you're becoming angry. You could be saying that, why are you doing like this? So you could be like getting angry, way too much angry. I must stay protected. Now, um, 19th message for you. She thinks now she needs to be bossy. Yes, she needs to take decisions in her hand. She thinks that she needs to become bossy, but bossy doesn't mean like she's taking a decision, but she is taking the the right to hold on to the moment. Bossy means like, our boss visits us. Hey, how's it doing? What's up with the work? How much did you complete? The boss is not going to fire you, but he's just trying to tell you that you need to complete the thing. Similarly, feminine is trying to send a message to masculine that now you have to go through this period of turmoil soon. Accomplish it so that we can be together soon. 20th message: she thinks that masculine could be thinking for her permanent exit. This is a kind of a feeling, a sign generated, but I don't think that this is generated uh, for feminine's healing. It is generated for masculine's healing, because she feels that masculine is thinking for her exit. Now when she thinks like that, when she's having this thought, then she's not going to pay attention to her. So now what's happening, the more prayer she does, or to the people she talk, or even if she doesn't do prayers, then whatever is happening, this is going to reflect with masculine. If she did prayers, prayers will directly be sent to him. If she didn't do prayer, that means masculine is going to survive in that period alone. That means no coming back to feminine. So this is a kind of destiny interfering in your life. Remember this and try to cope up with this kind of sign. Next message, 21st message for her. She thinks cause of a certain fear of losing feminine, masculine is trying this. I guess that feminine is getting a feeling that masculine is thinking like he could lose her. There's certain fear in his mind. You could sense a fear, a danger for his masculine, or like something is going to happen to feminine. That's why masculine could feel like it's better that I release her so that she lives her life happily add safely. 22nd message. The first thing she needs to do is kiss him. If it's possible for you to reach out to your masculine, then the message that masculine, feminine sends is that you need to kiss him and to shower him with kiss. He needs that. Maybe he could bumble with the questions. Why did you do that? Yes, who gave you the kind of authority? But it's like a feminine message. Just send this and see what happens. 23rd message. She thinks. Just a second. She thinks apart from her, someone else is trying to enter in this relationship. Okay, this is a kind of critical message received, that feminine is getting a signal that apart from her, there is someone else. That person could be anyone, could be your neighbor, could be your um, ex, could be your opponent, could be your cousin, could be the person who is having ill wish for you, or just being a dumb person, just trying to enter in relationship without knowing the outcome, just trying to enter, not entering, trying to enter. 24th message. She thinks masculine is not letting that person to enter. That's true. Hats off to masculine. She believes that masculine is not allowing that person to enter. It's like, suppose the person is dumb or clever and is trying to enter. You must not say, back off. What? Back off. 25th message. She thinks masculine is preserving the relationship. Yes, I mean, you could feel like masculine is not talking, or masculine is leaving, or masculine is with someone. You could feel like that, but whatever it is because to preserve the relationship. You know, there are so many couple you could see that if they get separate, then do not meet anyone else. They do not let anyone enter in the relationship, just that they alone survive. And what is going on in their mind, that she's with someone, he's with someone, but actually it's not. Even you could find that the person is carrying someone from the bar, but the question is he going to drop the person in his home or to her home safely and then going back to his home alone, right? So this is a question you need to ask yourself. 26th message for feminine is like, she's getting signs from angels that she should go and give a tight hug to masculine. Well, that's another beautiful thing. The message she received is, the message feminine is giving is like, she needs to go and give a tight hug to the masculine. There is no outcome I got. It's like, it's a message, it's a sign from the angels. Just go and give a hug, then you could come back. Depends. 27th message. She thinks she is not allowing situation to change. Yes, you know, there are so many times when we see that situations trying to alter ourselves. They want us to change for our good or for our bad, because we try to judge a situation. For example, suppose there's an accident and someone loses a part of the body, and person could feel like it's really a negative part, but then the person creates astonishing word in the coming 5 years. Now, that happened because the person lost the body part. If it is not going to happen, if he was just like the same, just like the way he used to be, then he wouldn't be able to accomplish such kind of thing. So she is not allowing the situation to change. Here I would like to talk again about my favorite cartoon, Ben 10. There is a part, I guess, in Ben 10 Alien Force or what, when there are three people. There is Ben 10, Gwen Tennyson, and Kevin 11. Now, what happened that Ben 10 can be transformed to alien, Gwen has magical powers, and Kevin is able to absorb anything and turn into that kind of metal. Now, what happened that Ben wants to try something with his watch. Now, for this he takes help from the Kevin. And what happens that in that effort, Kevin turns into a kind of a monster. Like he gets lots of power, just like the I can't connect with that movie's name. Fantastic Four, yeah, you know, the person with the power of earth. Similarly, Kevin gets power of anything, like he can be turned into anything anytime, but he is not like the normal person again. He turns like in a monster. And then Gwen tries, because Gwen loves him, so Gwen tries to turn him back just like a man, normal man. So what happens that in an effort, um, she tries to visit the past, and she turns him back into the normal. But you know what happens? Soon aliens attack on Earth, and everything just collapses. Then she comes to know that she did a mistake. So sometimes destiny is just trying to bring the positivity, but that's why we need to allow a change within. So here Feminine is not allowing the change, she is stopping that change to happen. And the final message for Feminine is like 28th message. She thinks her sexual energy is now reaching to masculine, making him viable. You could feel like your masculine is going through restless time on WhatsApp and social media. You could feel like he's just trying to, you know, look handsome or look pretty, or is like you could feel like he needs someone desperately for sex or for anything. But remember, it is your energy which is connecting with him. Suppose you're not letting anyone understand what is going on in your mind, because sexual energy is something that we try to hold on to ourselves. We don't want to show it to the world, we just keep it hidden. Just like say, um, if you're having feelings, you could share it with your friend, right? If you age between just 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, it doesn't matter, because your feelings rest with you. Now sometimes some people think like it is not a good thing to share with the world. So what happens that when you want to share with the world, you don't share it, you kept hidden. But now, because of the energy surge, this is going to manifest with your lover, and this is going to make him viable. So this is the reading for you. I hope this will resonate. Thank you, take care, and lots of blessings.